Tetsuo, congratulations!
Thank you. I'm really glad that all my hard work up until now has paid off. My name is Tetsuo Izumi, and I'm a full-time employee working at Canon Company. All of my daily hard work was finally coming to fruition, and at the young age of 27, I was put in charge of an important project.
But that's a given for you, Tetsuo. Because out of all of us that joined the company at the same time, you're at the top.
This was Akiho Motono. She's my colleague and my girlfriend. Even out of flattery, I can't say that she's good at her job. But her appearance and her affection are what makes her so attractive. Yeah, thank you. But I was only given the project. It's pointless if I can't make it a success, so I'm gonna do my best. A cute girlfriend and a job I felt rewarded by. At that time, I thought that I was able to have the world in my hands. But then, 2 days later, phew, today was another difficult day at work. But it is a huge project, and I guess there's nothing I can do about that. Is it just me or is that person wobbling? And not only that, but it's hard for cars to see people over there. Watch out!
Huh?
Without thinking, I got in between the car and the woman, and I protected the woman.
Are you okay? I need to call an ambulance.
After that, I lost consciousness, and when I woke up, I was sleeping on top of a bed I didn't recognize.
Oh, it looks like you've woken up. Do you know the situation?
What? Wait, is this...
Mr. Izumi, you're in a car accident and you're carried into the hospital. I'm going to call the doctor right away, so please stay calm and wait.
A car accident? Oh, I'm starting to remember. It's good that I was able to defend her, but I guess I was hit by the car. My whole body hurts, but I'm really glad that I'm alive. I wonder if the woman and the driver are okay. From there, I was taken through multiple examinations. My right arm was broken, and my left leg had a fracture. They told me it was going to take 2 months for a full recovery. I truly am so sorry. Of course, all of your medical expenses will be covered through my car insurance. Yes, I understand. But more importantly, I'm glad that you didn't have any injuries. The driver seems like a put-together person, so even though this is an accident, it could have been a lot worse. But this is going to affect my work, isn't it? The bad feeling that I had was correct, and when I reported to my boss about my injury, the project was unfortunately given to Mr. Sato, who's good-looking but not that good at his job. This is the worst. And not only that, but I'm hospitalized for 2 weeks. And after that, I have at-home treatment for a month and a half. I'm gonna have to rely on a lot more people, and it looks like I'm gonna be troubling Akiho quite a lot.
Tetsudo, I'm coming in.
Oh, Akiho. You came to check on me.
Yeah, I guess so.
What? What does she mean, I guess so? From there, I explained what happened with the accident to Akiho. And I also explained to her that I was taken off of the big project.
Interesting. So you protected a woman that you didn't even know, and you were severely injured for it. And to top it all off, you were taken off the project that should have led you to a promotion.
That's not a nice way to put it, but that's true.
Let's just break up then.
What? But why?
There must be something wrong with you to be so nice to a stranger, even though you only needed to be nice to me, your girlfriend.
What are you saying? A person's life was on the line, so of course it's a given to help them. I may have gotten injured, but I don't regret the fact that I saved her.
So, how pathetic. Up until now, I let you date me because you're the best at your job out of our group, and it looks like you were going to get a promotion. But there are plenty of other guys besides you anyway. So, anyway, that's that. Goodbye.
Akiho, hey, wait a minute! And just like that, Akiho walked right out of the hospital room. Is this a joke? Not only did I just lose an important project, I just lost my girlfriend that quickly. Did I do something wrong in life?
Pardon me. May I come in?
What? Who is it? Even though I just want to be alone right now, but it could be a nurse, so I guess I can't ignore them. Sure, go ahead.
Pardon me.
Who's this person? Maybe she came to the wrong hospital room to meet someone. Are you sure you don't have the wrong hospital room?
No, this one is correct. My name is Reika Azuchi. I am the woman that you saved yesterday.
Oh, I see. I'm Tetsuto Izumi. I immediately lost consciousness, so I didn't see her face. But I didn't know she was such a beautiful person.
I'm really sorry about yesterday. Because of me, you've suffered such a big injury.
No, it's nothing for you to apologize for, Miss Azuchi. That's a spot that's hard to see from both the car side and from the pedestrian side.
No, normally I'm very careful. But yesterday I wasn't feeling well and I let my guard down.
I see. So that's why she was wobbling a little bit. More importantly, did you get hurt anywhere, Miss Azuchi?
Thanks to you, Mr. Izumi, I was able to get out of it with just a scratch on my knee.
I see. I'm so glad that you're okay.
Yes, really, thank you very much.
Not at all. Please, don't worry about it. I'm glad she was okay. Even though Akiho said all kinds of things, I knew I was right to help her.
And about your injuries, how are they?
I was told that it's going to take 2 months for a full recovery. I'll be hospitalized for about 2 weeks, and the rest will be at-home treatments.
I see. This is only if you wouldn't be opposed to it. But would it be okay if I come while you're hospitalized to check up on you?
I'm going to be bored while I'm hospitalized, so as long as it's okay with you, please, come whenever. I'm sure she just feels obligated, but I'd be happy if she came in at least one more time. That's what I thought, but then...
Good evening. I'm here again today.
Good evening. Even though it's already been 2 weeks, she's been coming here every day. I'm very happy that you come to visit me, but isn't it difficult for you? You're rushing here after you finish work, aren't you?
This is close to my office, so it's not difficult at all. And plus, the only reason why I'm rushing is because I want to be able to talk to you as long as possible within visitation hours.
Oh, she's so cute. Thank you very much. I'm also happy to be able to talk to you.
In that case, I'm glad. But you're going to get discharged pretty soon, right?
Oh, that's right. I'll be discharged this upcoming Saturday.
Are your parents coming to pick you up or anything like that?
No, my parents live far away, so they won't be able to come. I'm just going to take a taxi and go home to my apartment alone.
Oh, is that so?
From there, it seems like she was thinking about something, but I wasn't able to ask her. That's Saturday. Oh, Miss Azuchi, you came for me again today.
Yes, you're not fully recovered yet, so it's probably going to be difficult for you to get in and out of a taxi, isn't it? So, I just thought I would like to be able to help you if I can.
What? Thank you. Well then, do you mind if I accept your help? She's not even my girlfriend. Is it okay for her to be doing all this for me? From there, she and I got into a taxi and we headed to my apartment. Thank you for coming all the way to my apartment. It was a huge help that you came all this way.
Not at all. Please, don't worry about it.
Wait, you're not gonna leave?
If you're getting an at-home treatment with that leg and that arm, you're not going to be able to do anything, are you?
What? Well, yeah. But if I use delivery services, I can figure out my meals, so I'll be fine.
It's not good that your nutrition is going to be compromised. It might take your recovery time even slower.
Well, even if you say that, there's nothing I can do otherwise, so...
In that case, I will take care of everything around you.
What? That's too much.
But I was the cause for all of this to begin with, so don't worry about it.
No, but still...
I'm going to stand here and wait until you say that it's okay.
Ugh, when she says it like that, it's hard to say no. Well then, can I ask you to do it just for today?
Yes, please, leave it to me.
Whoa, I hadn't been home in a while, so it's really dusty. I'm sorry.
Not at all. In that case, I am going to start by cleaning first.
Sure, thank you. From there, Miss Azuchi started cleaning really thoroughly around my apartment. Wow, you're really good at the chores.
Yes, my mother really beat it into me. This caught my eye when I was cleaning. Could it be that you have a girlfriend, Mr. Izumi?
Oh, about that. There were 2 toothbrushes, so of course she would notice.
I'm sorry. So that must be why you didn't want me to come into your apartment. I don't want to make your girlfriend angry, so I'm going to go home now.
No, we broke up already, so there's no problem.
What? Really?
From there, I told Miss Azuchi everything about how we ended up breaking up.
How awful. Even though you're the one that saved me, and you're the victim that was hurt.
I was shocked at first, too. But when you thanked me after saving you, Miss Azuchi, then I felt like everything was okay. And plus, if she was going to dump me for a reason like that, I'm sure we would have broken up eventually anyway.
I see. As long as you would be okay with it, I would be happy to do all of the things that your girlfriend was doing for you.
What?
Cooking, cleaning, laundry, I could pretty much do anything.
That scared me. But that's what she meant, but I wasn't living with Akiho, and she was also bad at cooking, so it's not like she did anything for me anyway.
Of course, I can also do the other girlfriend-like things besides that.
That's okay.
Even though you don't need to hesitate.
She scared me. For a second there, I thought she was trying to put herself up as my girlfriend. But I'm sure she's just saying that because she feels bad, and it's not good for me to take it in a weird way like that.
Well then, I'm going to start by making a lot of food so that you can heat it up in the microwave and eat it whenever you want.
Sure, thank you. From there, every day after work, Miss Azuchi would come to my house, and she started taking care of all the chores for me. She's later than usual coming today. I wonder if she's working overtime. Oh, she's here! Miss Azuchi! Must have been a long day at work. Were you busy today? Wait, who's that?
I'm sorry. This is my father.
So, you must be Tetsuto Izumi. I'm sorry for showing up so suddenly. I'm Reika's father. My name's Toya Azuchi. Father? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I've been hearing a lot about you from my daughter, Tetsuto, and I was thinking that I would like to meet you one time. Thank you very much for saving my daughter. I should have come to thank you much sooner, but I was a little bit too busy with work, and it was delayed. Not at all. Miss Azuchi has been taking care of me far beyond what's necessary. If anything, I feel bad. No, thanks to you, her life was saved, so it's a given that she should do this. But more importantly, is everything with work okay for you, Tetsuto? You've had to take quite a lot of time off, isn't that right?
Dad? Don't you think it's a little rude to talk about work so suddenly? Mr. Izumi, I'm sorry. My father is all about work, and he doesn't know how to talk about anything else.
No, it's okay. If anything, I'm the same way too. So, up until now, I barely used my paid leave. So I guess you could say I'm just depleting that. I see. In that case, I'm glad you weren't fired. Yes, I was able to keep my job somehow.
Hey, Dad, there's a better way to ask that, don't you think?
Things like this are better to ask directly. And plus, if he was fired, I was planning on introducing him to my friend's company anyway. But well, if you can continue working at your current company, there's nothing better than that. What's the name of the company where you work? It's called Canon Company. Oh, that's a coincidence. I'm a director over at Yuki Company. What? I didn't know that. Yuki Company? They're in the same industry as my company. And plus, once you recover, maybe we'll have an opportunity to work together. I'm still low on the ladder and have a long way to go, so I think it's going to take a lot of time until I can work with you. Maybe true that you're young, but it doesn't look like that to me. I'm pretty sure I have a good eye. Thank you very much. Right now, I'm not a client to you. You don't need to be so stiff. Reika, can you go prepare some drinks and appetizers?
What? Mr. Izumi, I'm sorry, if you don't mind.
Oh, sure. Of course not. From there, the three of us ended up drinking and eating together at my place. When I think about the current state of things, I believe that this part is what's being sought after. I see. That's not a bad point of focus. But if that's the case, then because we were in the same industry, Mr. Azuchi and I ended up unintentionally ignoring his daughter and got carried away talking about work. And then, by the time 2 weeks passed after that, Tetsuto, I'm here to hang out. Oh, Mr. Toya, good evening. Mr. Toya and I had completely hit it off.
Even though I still call him by his last name, why do you get to call him by his first name?
What's wrong about that? And plus, if you want to call him by his first name, then just do it. Tetsuto, I'm sure you wouldn't mind if Reika called you by your first name. Isn't that right? What? Well, of course not.
Are you sure? Well then, Tetsuo.
Yes, Reika. Ha! How bittersweet. Tetsuto, if it's you, I wouldn't mind giving you my daughter. No, but right now, I'm not worthy of somebody like Reika. I'm gonna get back to work and produce results. And I will tell her how I feel when I'm more worthy. Is that so? Well said. Well, I'll leave the seat open for you at any time to be my son. So hurry up and get those results at work. Yes, sir!
Sorry to interrupt while the two of you are getting excited, but did you forget that I'm standing right here? And plus, regardless of how your work is going or not, I want to go out with you, Tetsuo.
What?
When you saved me, you were like my prince, and I really like how kind you are, even to strangers.
Thank you. It does make me happy that she's complimenting me on exactly the thing that Akiho belittled me for. Reika, I may have saved you that day, but ever since then, you're the only one who's been helping me. Thank you for supporting me, physically and emotionally.
Yeah, well, then, will you date me now?
Reika, read the room. Don't put Tetsuto's manliness to waste. He said that he wanted to get results at work first, didn't he? Tetsuto, that's what you said, right? Yes, that's what I'll do.
Even though I think you're the one that's not reading the room.
After that, thanks to Reika's cooking, I regained my strength. And with Mr. Toya's Spartan-like guidance, I was able to get back into work and smoothly make a recovery into my old company. And then, thanks to Reika's thoughtfulness, she said she wanted to take me out to a high-end restaurant to celebrate my recovery. This is my first time coming to a place like this. It makes me nervous.
But you're the main character today, Tetsuo, so I don't think you need to worry about it.
Sure.
Wait, Tetsuo?
Oh, you're right. If it isn't Izumi. Akiho, and Mr. Sato, too. I didn't know that you come to expensive restaurants like this, too. Yes, I don't normally come to places like this, but today's a celebration. Oh, let me guess. Is it to celebrate your recovery? Even though you lost to me, and you weren't able to be part of that project, is there any point coming back to the company now?
Good point! Tetsuo, don't you think it would have been better for you to just get another job? Hey, what are you saying?
Reika, it's okay.
But it's not like you lost to that person, right, Tetsuo?
There's no need to get on board with that bait. If we argue with them, it puts us on the same level. Mr. Sato, I'm not going to say anything, but I think it's best if you leave for today. Huh? What the hell are you saying?
Seriously, why don't you come up with at least a good comeback? Is that your girlfriend? Looks like you have a pretty decent face, so don't you think it's better if you don't stay with a pathetic guy like this? Or let me guess, because you have a terrible personality, maybe you can only get a guy like Tetsuo at his level.
Hey, you can say whatever you want about me, but you better not start talking about Reika. I bet it's the truth anyway, but in that case, you're a perfect match. That's enough. Looks like you're having an interesting conversation. Will you let me join in? Who the hell are you, old man? Wait, what? Mr. Sato, looks like you're not only bad at your job, but you also have a bad memory. I'm terribly sorry.
Hey, who is this old guy?
A director at our client company. When I was given the project, we hadn't met the clients yet, and so I wasn't sure about it. But Looks like I was right. Mr. Toya was in fact in charge of that project. I had a feeling that was the case, but because we're at different companies, I didn't want to ask too deeply. And this is exactly why I said Sato should leave. What are you doing in a place like this? You ask strange questions, don't you? Obviously, I'm going to come to celebrate with my daughter and my future son. Daughter? I'm terribly sorry about that. You see, this is... I'm never going to see you again, so I don't need your excuses. What do you mean by that? Oh, from the very beginning, your work was full of mistakes, so you weren't worthy of my trust. So I was already thinking about wiping out the entire project. That's gonna be a problem, sir. If this project is let go, then it's gonna be a disaster. Is that so? Although at our company, we wouldn't mind that at all. Well, if they take you off of the project and place somebody else in charge, then I'll consider continuing it. Really, sir? Yeah, if you're going to put Tetsuto Izumi in charge of it. But that's... I'll be sending a formal inquiry over to your company. Damn it! Mr. Toya, thank you very much. You don't need to thank me. All I did was give a fair assessment. Well, I may have moved some pieces, but you're the one who's gonna have to produce results now. Make it a success and show them. Yes, you can count on me.
Hey, Tetsuo.
Akiho, you were still here?
I'm sorry, it looks like I was wrong. You're way more handsome than a lame guy like that. Hey, do you want to start over?
Get out. I have no interest in talking to someone who makes fun of a person I care about.
Ugh, whatever. I'm gonna find a guy way better than you anyway.
Those were her last words, and then Akiho ran away and disappeared. Reika, I'm sure there was more you wanted to say, but I want you to trust me with this.
I am angry, but it did make me happy as soon as they started making fun of me and you got mad for me. I'll be waiting for you, so hurry up and make it a success.
Yeah, I got this. From there, the project was immediately transferred from Mr. Sato, and I was placed in charge of it. Because I was also drinking buddies with Mr. Toya, the project moved forward in a great relationship and succeeded. I heard a rumor through the grapevine that with this huge mistake, Mr. Sato was relegated to the suburbs. Akiho laid hands on a married man, and the wife is suing her for a settlement fee. The days and months passed, and 1 year later, will you please go out with me, with marriage in the future?
Yes, but you were slow, even though my dad and I had already said yes a long time ago.
I'm sorry, but I wanted to first become somebody that I could accept as your partner before I date you.
I see. You're always so strict with yourself, but so kind to others. I love you, Tetsuo. You made me wait too long, but I'm so happy. Hey, my dad has already said yes, so should we go ahead and get married?
Wait, I do want to get married, but can you wait a little bit more? And then, 1 year later, I was promoted as the youngest department manager, and we were going to get married. But that's a story for another time.